What's up? What's up? This is Chef Carl.
And I'm Chef Paul.
And we are back for another episode of Billion Dollar Idea.
It is episode 3.
Yep. No.
9. It's episode 9.
We're episode 9.
We see everybody's products situated in their environment. We see the bed sheets.
Do you remember this, Carl?
Sauce out on the barbecue stand.
Oh, sure.
How did we do?
You see the poop stick in a bathroom.
Okay,
what other surprises are going to be lurking around the corner?
I'm excited and a little anxious. To this point, we've really just been testing.
How did we do? Do I have to watch?
To actually see.
You're going to need the awkward pillow.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Take the glasses off so you can't see.
It's my first episode wearing glasses.
Yeah, tell me more about that.
I used to wear...
You figured 4 contestants, 4 eyes.
It's time to actually see what's going on the
I want to
television.
introduce you to someone. This is Simon. I call him the Dream Killer.
Yeah, so we've got a prop for you. If it gets uncomfortable, you've got an awkward pineapple. You just put that right up in front of your face.
Thank you.
The most nervous that I have felt from the beginning.
He knows how to punch holes.
This makes sense that they put this challenge or event late.
Am I going to...
Each one of you
Because
to
can you
pitch your
imagine?
heart out to
What was
each
this?
one
We
of your
started with 6.
competitors.
Setting
I'll
up
be
all
watching
6?
your pitch technique in
Ooh.
this type of setting. After your fellow competitors hear your pitch, I want to hear
Great
their
shoes, Paul.
thoughts. More importantly,
How did you do?
wanna hear
I want...
how they're going to improve.
Well, we
on
gotta
your
watch.
product.
Oh, Carl.
You guys get it? Nadia, you're up first.
Were you going in confident? You know.
Well, hello.
Carl,
As you
pitch.
know,
Yes.
I am Nadia Galloway. Chief
But Nadia does a great job on pitching.
Uh-huh.
What is a pillow sheet?
Actually, this was really interesting. This was the first time that we got to see other
Combining a
contestants'
pillow and
products.
sheet to create
Now, they had seen mine because I was slinging it everywhere. But
with front and lumbar pillows and a head pillow. All of these inserts.
What were you thinking about the product in that moment? Were you like, oh, you know what? That's better than I thought.
no.
Okay.
Craft your own sleep code within the pillow
No, I was like, man, this
I would love for you all to
doesn't
do
look comfortable.
that. Simon?
It's worth it.
Nadia's pitch was like straight out of QVC.
I'm
Ah.
touching the Dream sandwich.
No. Good work, Nadia. She does sell it well. She does.
Carl, I know you're a coach. I know you're on your legs a lot.
Oh, did you give it a compliment or did you?
I don't remember laying in the
Those
bed.
things are Weird.
What?
This reminds me of like there's a position in yoga called the divine position, and you just feel so divine. And this is what
That's what I like to hear.
Felt something.
what I did feel like. It
Wasn't
hugged you to sleep.
it wasn't
Very curious to see
divine.
what these 3 had to say about your pitch. I'm going to start with Carl.
The couple of concerns that I have is seems very restrictive. So I think naturally we move a lot, and when I saw everyone get in, the initial thing was they already started adjusting.
The great thing about pillow sheets is that all of these inserts.
Decent feedback. What do you think?
Yeah,
So
sure.
If you want to sleep with no lumbar,
Okay.
Sure.
I didn't show out for us. All right, my bad.
No. I thought that was
My
good.
arm under a pillow coming over. And so right now, I like this concept.
I
on
can
both
attest to
sides.
that, by the
There
way.
isn't a way
The
for me
under the
get
pillow?
my
That's how
arm
you like
under
to
there,
sleep.
So I try and figure out a way.
You've been watching me sleep?
somebody
Every once in a
put their
while.
arm under.
I think
We
that's
did live together for a while.
Right. That's so, you know, just for those
4
watching.
months.
inserts. I love the idea. Thank you, Carl.
You just spoke to.
Did I just give her an idea?
Yes.
Dang it.
Itself
Yes.
currently, and for someone like
Forgot
you,
it was a competition.
Were you feeling more of that? Like, I'm not going to give you softballs anymore now that it was 4 and lines had been drawn? Like, were you, do you remember that feeling?
I think I was
No.
able to get my point across, and I was able to get really.
I think there was a moment where you're like, I don't want to be an asshole. Because,
Carl, you're up next.
oh,
Hello, my name is Carl
outstanding.
Sark. I'm the co-founder of AWSM Sauce. AWSM Sauce is the first to market zero-waste sauce company. You would have a clean, sleek, reusable bottle, and you would purchase dry pack sauce kits that then you would fill the bottle
Ooh.
with water, add the sauce,
Stumbled
shake it
with my
up,
words a
and
little.
the sauces
Alright.
that you've come to know and love. So would you guys
Got
like to
that
try
quote
some?
from Paul?
Let's do it. Come sit down. All right, so I'm going to give you each a bottle.
Oh, does she,
We're going to
it clumps?
Oh, I think there's
One of the
some
things
errors. I hope they.
bottle will need to be designed in a way that there won't be any clumping. All right, so
Did you have
right
to
now,
invite them to do it?
Pour the powder in, and when we add the lid, don't shake it. I'll show you guys what to do.
you gotta swirl.
Not shake straight up because it'll clump in the corner. So you gotta rotate it a little bit so the water gets all
Good.
the way around the sides, swirl it, and then shake away. So shake for about 30 seconds. We're gonna get saucy, all right?
Okay.
How
All
do we-
right. Participants are
Move
in.
a little bit.
I hope the camera's cut off for a second.
How long? 15 seconds of shake?
About 30 seconds.
Oh, wow. James, give me a squirt.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait. Are you sabotaging this or what?
I'm not. That's how I shook it.
Carl, what's going on here?
James just started
Oh,
shaking right away, and it clumped.
He did not
oh shit, Carl.
I could have punched a squirrel in the face.
What was that?
Is this
What
our-
did I just say? What the fuck did I just say on national television? Did I talk about punching squirrels? Oh shit! Give me the pineapple.
Here's the pineapple.
Yeah, get the pineapple.
Is this the first? Is this the first moment where we're like, damn, I wish that didn't happen.
Yeah, there were two of those. Back to back. I remember James. Damn you, James, if you're watching. I remember James shaking hard and was like, that's what he said not to do. Oh, bless.
Lord.
Well, interestingly enough, in our new format,
Let's get a little shake on.
it doesn't matter how hard you shake. This would have been way better. Also, should we give a little shout out to Terry?
always.
We've got Japanese barbecue
It's about to
in
come.
the house. Taylor, do you want to try this?
Oh, is that? Do you have it there? That.
Yeah, oh, yeah. That was sneaky, huh? So this is a pre-made. This is a test. Not even on market. Yeah, see if the camera can get a little bit of this. Look at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's incredible.
I'm making fire.
Incredible. You darn right you are. And give them a shake, the full shake, so that we know at this point.
Man, I don't love how that went down. As you know me, when the product doesn't operate.
I'm hoping when it comes back, I'm confident that we rebound.
Are you?
Kind
You
of.
talked about punching a squirrel.
Why? I'm not sure why.
In the face. God.
Damn it. I hope nobody's watching.
No one's watching.
Oh, man.
Are you sabotaging this or what?
I'm not.
That's an uncomfortable.
Carl, what's going on here?
James just started shaking right away, and it clumped.
He did not
Ah.
enjoy shaking this thing.
Awesome sauce may not be that awesome.
Nadia!
This is right now. If you want ketchup, if you want barbecue, you're going to the store and you're buying a single-use bottle. You're paying
Yeah,
a
you
premium
are.
on that, and when you recycle it, 90% of the bottles end up in a landfill or in the ocean.
For me, it's all about the flavor of the sauce.
Strategic
I really
clump.
don't care if I use a single-use plastic bottle or not.
We
This
should.
will be the
Oh.
first to market offering so that you can make the sauce at home with zero waste. So we're taking the burden of recycling off of you guys.
That's right.
Well, this is meant to be better for the environment, better for the world.
Yep.
But they're all full of sugar. Have you thought about how to make it better for you?
As we develop, we will bring in a sugar-free and an organic. So first thoughts on ketchup.
I think it tastes great. The look is good. The texture and the temperature is what's different for me.
Can you just use colder water to make it, or does it not? Does that-
Sure. Cold water works great.
Certainly.
I would agree with Jordan said as far as consistency of ketchup. It looks like ketchup, tastes like
Yes.
ketchup. I did try the powder before I mixed it, and definitely I could see other ways that I can actually use the
That's
powder.
right, James. Thank you.
Allowed me to put barbecue seasoning on my French fries.
But definitely, the difficulty
Hey.
was obviously Ben mentioned that when I shook it up, obviously there was some powder.
So this is an opportunity
He
for us.
mentioned why?
Yeah.
Okay,
This is an
what
opportunity
type of
for us.
protection do you have? You mentioned like Hunts and Heinz. Like, what if they just start making this? Do you have any IP associated with your product?
IP around making this? No, there isn't. But we're going to be the first to the market, and there's a genuine element to this. So our goal as entrepreneurs is to solve a major problem.
The entrepreneurs.
Why I wouldn't,
Let's
as
go.
a big box brand, just take you off the shelf. You start off, you said first to market. I think that's amazing. I'm just trying to think what we can do to make this sauce where
I'm always so
nobody else can
curious
make
about
it,
what you're going
you
to
know?
say.
That means I won.
Would you come out with like a signature
Well, there it is.
to lead the market? Something that's totally different than a ketchup, a mustard, or a barbecue?
I got to give a shout out to my co-founder, Paul. He has sauce. It's an Asian-inspired, an Asian fusion soy sauce. And then my sauce
Here it is.
Chesapeake fire sauce.
Here it is.
So a crab seasoning flavored hot sauce. It's great feedback. Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
Big Carl wants to try.
Dude, I'm going to break it.
They can handle a lot. I mean, it's
Big car.
It's hard to see $1 billion business because the poop stick looked like you could ride it like a motorcycle. Bang.
Bang, bang.
Let's open it up to questions. Anybody have?
The pogo pooper.
Condensed size this gets down to.
So this would be like the most condensed.
Do you think you could get it down to the height of a toilet?
Okay, well, there's
So
that.
you could almost disguise it.
There's that piece.
Yeah, canister like that. Okay.
This is our.
I can't believe I
minimum
turned.
viable product.
I turned.
This is what we put out first.
The poop stick kind of looks like a bike pump.
So my question is, I don't poop with my feet in a 1 box wide area. I put my feet farther apart. Does this help me in that scenario?
So
Will I
if
get
you
it done?
poop wider, you can actually create your foot like this and put your side of your foot onto the poop stick. And this is a prototype, so the actual leg rest.
You
itself-
got to get those outriggers, James.
can handle someone that-
Got to get those that wide
Another
load,
fold out.
Pretty wide
the extra fold, or two of
Any
them.
other colors, like maybe.
I didn't understand the concept of just a house shoe. Like it just doesn't. I wear my shoes in the house.
How much is it going to set someone
The house loaf for
I was ripping that day.
$128.
I was ripping.
So-
pricing talk got tricky.
Here's what I'll say: that our product, as it was featured and people tested it, made a comeback. I think it was a tough beginning where
I think it showed better at the dinner.
You mean the dinner where you and Ben went out?
That special dinner.
That very special
only,
dinner.
Only 2 were selected.
Yeah, that was nice. But that wasn't this. But I do feel like
do you think they sabotaged? Do you think they shook? I shouldn't have given those instructions to not shake. Because then they were like, "Ooh, let me shake."
Yeah,
James, did you do that?
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean,
I don't think they did. That's like a lot of extra consideration.
but so this is exactly why though. Whenever we send out a sample, and when
You get all like,
should I send them instructions and write a love you note? And, I literally want to send a video, especially when we're using those bottles. So we're not using those bottles anymore.
So that's good.
We've got our branded glass jars, fully recyclable, fully reusable,
Dishwasher safe, all that.
safe, beautiful, right? So
now we don't have to worry about that.
we don't have to worry about it at all.
How great would it have been if I showed up with these?
That would have been nice.
Ooh.
awesome sauce. I get a little bit more excited with him because I see the adversary. He's competing
Let's
on
go.
a sustainability message. I think there's a great better for you message because I think what I love about his adversary is not only that they waste a lot of plastic, but quite frankly, there's some really bad ingredients in those products.
That's true.
What I
That's
like
true.
about it is that it's something literally you can sink your teeth into. This is kind of in your wheelhouse.
Yes.
You can take it places just because your vision and experience in the food and beverage space. I don't think there's a lot of protectable intellectual property. You'd have to build up a business and a brand and a reputation. So what have you got? You don't have a brand. You're starting from scratch. You're betting on the jockey. Dewey, that's a barrier.
Betting on the jockey?
Trying to
Betting on the
That-
jockey.
That's us.
Or the jockey. Ben is looking at where the businesses are, what's the growth, and then who's there pushing it forward.
Uh-huh.
Which that seems legit. Like that makes sense. If we were $1 billion ideas already, we wouldn't be on there. So
Yeah. yeah, that's interesting. I wonder what Ben was thinking at the moment. Like, fuck, man, these companies. Like, did I get any good companies? Like,
did I pick the wrong 15?
Yeah, like what? I'm staring at a poop stick that has.
Would you have
a good idea, an awesome sauce that is in its infancy?
Yeah, we got to build the brand around it because it's food and no IP.
And these other things that
I
are
wish-
fine.
All right, so you asked me what I was thinking in my head. Like in this moment, I'm sitting there thinking like, I wish I could answer those questions now because I would have just smacked them out of the park. Like all the things that we know now about why our competitors wouldn't do this and what's protectable about it. I mean, we have a patent pending. We have IP on it. Like we are in a good spot there. I wish we had the jars. The experience would have been super clean and easy. I think I'm curious how it would be received now.
Sure.
As we are growing the brand, as we have developed thus far, and we're getting customer feedback and all that. So
Sure.
Hey, we're back.
We're back, everybody.
My boys, Keith and Tim, say hello to the Fantastic Four.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Meet you guys. I want to show you guys
Dog
was
is
fun.
human.
that I've
This was fun.
made in a company that's kind of like I would think what you guys want it to look like, right?
This was a fun experience.
Dog is human.
Dog is human. This is one of Ben's companies that he actually took a chance on.
All right, we got Tim and we got Keithan.
Nice to meet you guys.
22-year-old guys with a great idea. Sound familiar, right? Some version of you guys. They want to make human-grade pet supplements for dogs like Hugh over here.
I love Dog is Human as a company. I'm obsessed with my own dog, Oli. Like, I will do anything for her.
They had this great brand in Dog is Human, which was their community online, but the product was named at the time Remy. One of the first things we did was rebrand their product. I don't know about you guys, but when I look at this name, Dog is Human, like, I get excited.
Yeah.
Like, it's very
It's
easy
so
to
simple.
understand. And then
So simple.
It's
a good
small
move.
enough. Pet supplements, multivitamins. I get it. And then I get excited about where you can go from there.
Basically, what Ben did for us is he took that vision and he brought it probably 3-4 years closer to us, where he said, look, you know what you guys are building, but put the message in the brand name.
You can create an amazing product, but the way to take it to that billion-dollar idea is you have to create an amazing brand around it.
You think these guys have spent a couple hours in the basement?
They spent a lot of time with Ben.
No, we got a competition to go do. So say goodbye to these guys.
Bye.
Hugh, the dog.
Little
We
plug for Dog is Human.
We actually got to do a little Q&A with him,
Make no mistake.
which was cool.
I made it tough for them to get my money. And that's going to be your next challenge, is I want each of you to tell me what the final chapter looks like. I want to know how much you want from me as an investment.
He wasn't asking for any flowers and fluff. He wanted hard numbers. He wanted to know what we wanted and how we were going to get there. Our end goal, what's our North Star?
I want to know what you're willing to give up to have me make that investment.
Articulated that
I
well.
want to know your plan to get to a certain number in sales. These are all hard questions when you want an investor to put money into your business. I have not heard that yet from any of you.
I had no idea it was going to come at that moment. He wants to know what your ask is and what's in it for him, you know?
I got to know what we're chasing together. You think you can do that?
Yep.
All right, well, let's get writing.
This is where Carlito, I get a little like, I have no doubt that you walk in
Now
there
that
with
the
a strong
final
sense of
entrepreneurs have
our
seen their
business,
real
and
working
I was so
business in
pumped.
my idea lab,
Because it
it's
was
time
like
for me to
to
sit
do
down
math.
with each of them one-on-one.
I mean,
Come
Hear
in.
you.
it was great.
So how you doing?
did this
What
meeting
is
go
that
well?
Final chapter looking like?
Final
Well,
chapters come
you'll
together.
see.
Well, my final chapter.
I knew my
I'm
numbers.
here trying to.
Big
You could have done
catch-up,
better
baby.
there, Nadia.
Going after it.
Catch up.
Hey, listen, I appreciate that you identified your adversary.
Yeah, totally.
What are you asking from me?
So we would
So
like you to come in.
I
as
built a whole
lead,
financial
and
model.
We would like to raise $2 million on a $10 million pre-money evaluation.
I'm going to stop you for a second. I root for you to give high valuations.
Yeah.
$10 million valuation on something that is, quite frankly, I'd say this with all due respect, it's a little bit
that's never
further
good.
along than just having it on a Post-it note.
That's not what I wanted to hear. The post-it note comment is not what I wanted to hear.
Well, it's funny. I mean, then they leave it on the like.
No, I gave him. I shot back.
Of course, I know. You know the way it slice and dice.
I don't know if you saw on the pages, but I had built an entire series of funding all the way through B that would say how we would get to an exit and the percentage.
I know they didn't highlight that.
Yeah. So I was going after so two on a 10 pre is 16%, 16.6%.
Give it to them.
And that would get you through to, I think it whittled down to like 11% after 3 more raises. And then we would exit for a 3x.
Love it.
And there were numbers on like how we were splitting that, what we would do, and so I told them all that piece.
I know, no doubt. Damn you, TV.
They didn't cut it exactly that way.
They say, Carl, hold on. I'm going to stop you right there. You said that you had enjoyed that little bit with Dog is Human. It is a cool name.
It's a cool name.
And were there? And there was like you had a little Q&A.
Yeah, we all went through.
Did you take anything?
I dominated the Q&A.
No doubt. Did you take anything back for us from that, or?
The question that I was asking them was, how were they balancing an online presence with retail, and like what does that do from an inventory side? Like did they have the stock up, and that's the part that I remember them going back and forth and basically saying that they were doing both. So my takeaway was, you don't have to just focus on one.
Yeah.
And I think in front of any investor or seasoned entrepreneur, they're going to tell you to focus. They're going to say, pick a channel and go after it. I think that's a safe thing to say if they don't understand your business. If you understand your business, then I think there's opportunity for you to say, you know what, actually going after 2 channels at the same time helps boost either one of them. And so, there's validation on the retail side if you're going business to business, and then there's the sort of reaffirmation from the website. And so I think what I got from them was they were not just going one channel with Ben's money. They were attacking 2.
And do you think they say when a professional entrepreneur, seasoned entrepreneur says focus, an investor says that focus on the channel, is that because of limited resources, and so at an early stage you have to focus those?
You got to bet on something. Yeah.
What are you asking from me?
So
you're back.
We would
Here we
like
go.
you to come in as a lead, and we would like to raise
Let me stop you for a minute.
$2 million on a $10 million pre-money evaluation.
I'm going to stop you for a second. I root for you to give high.
So I didn't ask him for $2 million. I said we are raising $2 million.
I heard that right.
Valuation on something that is, quite frankly, I'd say this with all due respect, it's a little bit.
You said no, we're raising off projections, Ben.
So we've already started the sauce development process, but we want to finish that out. So bottle manufacture, mold, and then first run, the branding build out. When he's talking about you're barely a product and you don't have proof of concept, like we're already further along than what he's seeing on the table, and I wish I was able to show him that.
I believe you said there was
It's a good point.
Some imminent cash coming in.
Yep, we're in the process of closing a $750,000 pre-seed, which represents 30% of the company. It's all on a convertible note.
Is there any sort of cap on the note?
There's a $3 million cap.
So you'll have $750 pre-seed money. We're calling it angels.
Yep.
That doesn't sit well with me.
What's wrong with that, Ben?
Away a note at a $3 million cap.
That's right. Yep.
The valuation cap is a number that Carl
Well.
set and locked in with his first investor in the earliest stage of his funding, before Awesome Sauce was even produced. That we call pre-seed money. The minute I give you that investment, I just locked them in at $3 million, and I'm paying 3 times more to get involved, and you've done nothing with the brand. I actually think Carl is doing what he needs to do in Awesome Sauce. To go out there and create a round of $750,000, a few to 3 investors, sounds right to me.
Yes.
I'm basically an angel investor in this scenario. Now, that doesn't mean that I wouldn't want to work alongside you or make an investment in your company. To close that round and open a new round at a higher valuation also sounds right to me. The problem is those rounds are overlapping, and the increase in valuation is unrealistic. I'm just trying
It's fair.
to assess whether I can even get a deal together.
Yeah, we are young, we are green, but I think it should be exciting for Ben, and it's exciting for us to work with someone.
This music is encouraging.
We are so new.
You've got a plan. You've got a vision for your cap table. Those are all good things. Those are, so far, I give you a lot of credit for that.
Thanks.
All right? Thanks.
Hug him.
Yeah, hug him.
Challenged me on this.
Sunk him into my bosom.
He said you should go big.
Thought you did great there.
Uh-oh.
I went to the drawing board and said, okay, what?
Oh, let's go, James. Hold on.
What is ideal and what is grandioso?
James,
Grandioso.
I think blame me for a grandioso, but let's hear it.
$5 million for 10% of Happy Poop, the makers of the poop stick.
Yeah. To unconstipate the world, huh? I don't know if James is crazy or doesn't understand his ask. Your $5 million gets me how much of your happy
10%.
poop? Did you just
$50 million.
$50 million.
$50 million?
$50 million.
You have sales?
We don't have sales.
Do you have a product?
We have a product.
That I could buy?
You can't buy it yet.
Why not?
Because that's where we need the money.
Because you don't have a product.
We don't have a product.
Okay. It's James. I thought Nadia was dreaming, but man, you took it to another level.
He asked for 100 million. That's Austin Powers type of. 100 million.
Which brings me to Jordan, by the way, the only entrepreneur here.
I don't remember. I don't remember to say that. I'm sorry, James. 100 million.
You were getting comfortable in front of the camera.
I was.
I should have, like, every night when we talked, I should have been like, listen,
chill out.
Never get comfortable.
200 times less than James.
It is good TV, though. You make good TV.
Thank you.
I want you to head to the bar. I want to keep you in the basement.
Thanks, Ben.
Oh, Jordan. Pulling an early saving card. Okay.
I think I'm right here.
Here we go again.
What's up?
Here we go again.
Like, I don't think.
Curtis. Curtis. What a guy.
First to the bar.
3 of you left.
I hope me understanding the numbers, because I literally wrote out an entire cap table so he would see it. Maybe it was overkill.
No,
I like numbers.
He walked away impressed. I mean, that's clearly, he said it. I mean, you could see him. He was like, "You get it."
That's some Austin Powers type shit.
That's really funny. They show you. I think maybe it's just because I like.
Are you biased?
I'm definitely biased, but I feel like they show you more than any of the other characters. I could be wrong.
My interview things.
Yeah,
Taylor, are you feeling the same way?
Do they? Is it? Yeah. I wonder if we actually did some
Were you feeling good
analysis.
about that Austin Powers comment, Taylor? Yes. That was a good one. Affirmative. That was good.
The $100 million.
How did I think of that? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Is that Vince asking?
How did that meeting with Ben affect
we were just as consistent. So the question is like, cut all that. Yeah. You ask me, we'll do.
So question for you: do you think, as you come out of that experience and you just sitting across from Ben, dialoguing about numbers and what we're raising, etc., did that have any impact for you on how we go into our meetings now, or was there? Yeah, okay,
no,
just. It was another opportunity to get to share our shit, to get better.
Yeah, I mean, I think that when you get into this, like we've started to see it now, you get into this, like there are people who have such a hard line on this is what I believe, which is outstanding. Like we're saying the same thing.
Yep.
And when you go in front of investors, they're going to say the same thing. Now, there are some investors who are a little different and are super helpful. Kiva.
Shout out to Kiva.
Great dude, super helpful. Like, there are some that will sit down and take the time and talk through things with you and say, look, here's where we need to be. There's some investors who are, just sort of fly by the seat of your pants. Yep, I'll give you cash. Nope, not going to do it. And so being able to understand your numbers makes me more confident because if you're not confident, you don't understand your numbers and they say no, then you start rethinking everything and you go back to the drawing board looking at, oh shit, my projections on retail were too high, so maybe bring those down, or my conversion rate is okay. If my conversion rate's off, does that change everything? And like understanding, here's what we need. Like that like there is a reality that's like, look, you might say that that's too much for us to ask for, but we're growing a business, so like that's what we need. Yeah. And so it didn't. Now I think there are things in the market that will sort of reshape when you need to raise and when when you start those conversations and things like that.
Yeah.
So his point that they're overlapping is valid. Like,
yes,
but there was an element of the filming and I didn't want to say like, oh well, we really don't want your money right now because we're closing our pre-seed.
Right, we're about to close pre-seed, and we're
Yeah.
actually going to raise in 6 months. But here we are.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
that would have been weird for me to say. So I think that was a downside of this situation, which is fine. That I was actually pitching the next round
As if it was now.
As if it was now.
Okay, that
right?
helps. This helpful context for our viewers.
Yeah, so that was true because what he was saying was like, look, you're just closing now, putting it at a cap. If I come in now, then I've already tripled their money with my money. And so usually you would close around, do some stuff with that money, and then say, hey, now because of that, we're now valued higher.
I'm feeling the most nervous that I have felt from the beginning.
Okay.
Only one of you has real sales. Nadia.
Oh, shit.
We're not ending this relationship right now.
Oh, yes, Ben, thank you.
Oh.
You're not leaving the basement.
Thank you. It was so
Damn
good
it.
to hear my name, and I thought that I just needed to run away from the room because it was getting pretty hot in there. I was just gonna say,
It's a party.
All right, so they both have sales.
And I was like, I mean, there has to be
Eek.
power in us all just saying that we'd invest in you. I mean, there's
awesome.
you know, like,
There's no power in that.
invest in you too. You know that, both of y'all.
thank you.
Curtis.
Sounds like fun in there.
Curtis doesn't mean that.
It's always fun in there.
Which one of you guys want to go over there in the bar?
I do.
This guy.
I'm
This guy.
not quite sure what's going through Ben's head right now. Ben's always said it's not always the horse, it's the jockey.
It's really tough at this stage. We've been through a lot together.
I don't think I'm going home, but I'm nervous.
So then there were two.
Yeah.
After speaking with Simon, after your pitches, I realized today
Big call.
that there's one product that I think is gonna get lost in the sauce.
Huh.
I'm sorry. Your valuation is way off. But I think we have to keep the conversation going. Head to the bar. You're staying in the basement.
Damn it, Ben.
Good luck, man. Thanks.
It was super intense. I wasn't sure if both of us were gonna go or if there was gonna be another elimination. I feel like
We're moving on.
Yes!
I'm excited to really prove that to them.
Yes, I didn't want to celebrate until you actually walked into the bar.
Yeah.
Let's
Now
go.
it's Real.
We are on to episode
I want them just to
7
watch
is the
out.
next episode?
I'm a dreamer.
Oh, yeah.
Turn nightmare. Turn back dreamer. And I just feel like I'm here to win this thing.
James, it has been a good run.
Learned a lot.
I think your product does the world good, but it's just not for me right now. It's not ready. So your time in the basement is over. And I want you to keep talking, my friend. Nobody does it better than you.
James is not happy.
I'm no longer the basement's kind of.
No.
I am still confident in our product and our ability to
Not happy.
help
No, you
people
could tell
ease
you
their poop,
kinda-
make them poop happier,
He didn't want to
better.
respond.
Well, guys,
No.
continue your journey.
Oh, James, we're gonna miss you.
It is disappointing that I don't get to come back. I was hoping I can learn maybe some more and definitely walk away as a winner.
Good luck to all of y'all.
Thank you. You too, James.
James, take care.
Bye.
You can't get
James
this
seems like a good
experience
man. I'll say that.
without
He's a good
paying
dude.
a
Yeah.
fortune for it. So I'm excited
dude.
because even though I didn't win the competition, I still
After
feel
the
like I
show,
won
we
because
went
I
to
am
dinner.
taking a ton with me
You know what that man did?
that I know is going to help propel the
He
project
asked the
forward.
waitress
James.
if she knew what awesome sauce was.
There were 3.
Good man.
You know what her response was?
Feel good to be here.
No idea.
No idea.
Saucy situation.
It's never easy.
With James eliminated, Jordan, Carl, and Nadia advanced to the final round. Who will get my
Does he
investment?
make them give back the
Find out
coin or
next
something like that?
on
Did it,
Billion
or no?
Dollar Idea.
Have we lost the coin?
So this means there's 2 eliminations in the
Recognize
next.
your brand when he's done.
Seeing this photo just gets
Oh,
me
yeah.
so excited.
Just a straight wiener.
Oh.
Right on the page. It caught my eye.
It's super exciting.
Oh,
The person
shit.
I've searched this great country, high and low, for, and whom I want to invest in, is
Oh shit, Paul. I got too comfortable. I got too comfortable.
I knew this was gonna happen.
Damn it.
Their producer loves you.
Oh, shit.
The editor, at least.
That's unbelievable.
My kids are watching this show.
I'm sorry, Sam Ruby.
Golly.
Oh.
I would have handled this differently.
It caught my eye. It's a good comment, though. You proud of me?
I don't know.
Yeah, you are.
Most of the time.
Oh, shit.
What's the dumbest thing you said to the camera there? Probably that.
That was it.
You punched a squirrel. I don't know what's happened, but I want to punch a squirrel.
Austin Powers.
Austin Powers was a good one. All right, so the commentary in this one did better than the competition, I think.
What commentary? Your commentary?
Yeah. I think it had more legs than my performance.
I wonder, man.
All right, with that, let's wrap. Thank you guys for watching another episode of $1 Billion Idea Recap.
Thank you, everyone.
We so much appreciate all the likes, the comments, all the text messages, everything. Please, as you guys remember, there's a QR code there. Like and subscribe. Get yourself a free sample. Yeah, we'll be back next week to see what the hell happens.
Episode 10 next week.
Episode 10 finale.
The finale. You know what they calling it, by the way?
What is
the finale?
it?
There's a title to it.
What is it?
The co-founder episode.
Ooh, that's telling.
Ding, ding,
Did they give something away? Wow, wow, wow. All right, see ya.
Peace.